Hi Mahesh,
Hi, sir. Good morning.
good morning. So can you tell me about your projects?
Yes, sir. In my final year, I have worked on some of the projects like building an HRMS system as well as a student management system. And apart from this, we have also worked on a like a real life problem scenario in which we are trying to tackle a situation basically to counterfeit things like there are many products in the market which have been being duplicated. So due to the duplicacy, the actual brands are getting a high margin loss. So to remove that loss, we have created an application known as Realify, in which we are using the QR code technology to identify whether the products are real or not. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
all.
Okay, so can you tell me what are the problems you faced in your projects?
So basically, my projects was in Python. So as far as for the UI purpose, as we are trying to build a better UI, so we did not get to get a lot of libraries for the UI. And whenever we are creating the UI using like I use Tkinter, and that library was actually I can say there was not a very much community support over there for building that, as well as far as we worked more on that, and we faced much more challenges because there was very less content for that. And apart from that, we actually faced a lot of bugs while building our application. And yes, sir, that was all. But some of like while integrating the database and while generating the QRs, we actually face a lot of bugs in our project.
Okay, so as you said that you did not know much about a library. So do you know about React?
Yes, I have like worked on for web development. I've just created some websites, so yes, I have basic understanding of React.
Okay. So do you know the life cycle of React?
Yeah, basically, you're asking about the component life cycles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, as far as I know, there is like the component goes through four major states. First is like component, you can say before it mounts to the dome, and second is when the component is mounted to the dome, and after that update is there. So when the component is there any change in the prop, the component get updated. And the final one is like unmount, where the component is unmounted from the dome.
Okay. So, do you know about use state and how you use use state if you have to mount any wanted to mount any page or web page?
Yeah, we in React we generally use the use state hook, sorry, use effect hook. So using use effect hook, we can achieve the lifecycle method like mount. So we can just put an empty we can use it like use effect, and in that we pass the callback function as our first parameter, the code we want to execute, and the second parameter is kept as an empty array. So it is the state of like mounted.
Okay. So you know HTML CSS as well because you know React. So you I think you know HTML CSS as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you have to done one thing like you have a div and you have to center it horizontally or vertically. So which CSS property you will use on that?
Okay, for that, like if I want to center a div, I can use the flex property. Like I can choose the parent div and use flex on that, display flex. And after that, I can give the property like justify content center, and for vertically centering, I can give like align item center.
Okay, any other approach?
Any other? Yes, I can also use I can give the relative property to the parent, and on the child parent I can use the property absolute, and then translate in y axis 50% and x axis 50%.
Okay. So do you know what is hosting in JavaScript?
Yes, hoisting is basically taking the variable declarations to the top and keeping the initializations uh, where they are it is.
Okay. So why let and const did not like follow hosting?
Basically, if I say let and const also follow the hosting process, but the actually they if you are using let and const, they will get hosted, but initially no value is going to be assigned to them, and they will lie in the temporal dead zone. So if you try to access them before their you can say initialization, in that case you are going to face an error. Else if you use like where, in that case where is also listed, but it is initialized with an value undefined, and if you try to access it before its actual initialization, in that case you will get the undefined.
Apart from that, please share your screen so that we can like I want to give you some coding questions.
Okay, uh, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah, your screen is visible.
uh, so
Okay. So which language you preferred for coding?
yeah, I generally prefer like JavaScript.
Okay. So just open JavaScript online compiler, and you can also use any IDE if you want.
Okay. uh,
Okay. So just do one thing. You have an unsorted array. Okay. So you have to find out the second largest number in the unsorted array.
okay, so I can take like any value in the array.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, in that case let array equals to unsorted.
But the array should be unsorted. Okay.
Okay, 1 2 4 5 and 3. Is that okay, sir?
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
And I need to find the second largest, right?
Yeah, you have to find the second largest number in an array.
Largest. Okay, so for this I can use like two variables. One could be uh, second large,
Okay.
which I can initially it like be null, and then I can uh, or say largest, and slice it with the like arrays. I can just keep it like the first element of the array, and after that I can start a loop for let I in. I can just write the of of loop x of arr, and inside that I can check if my current x if the current element is greater than the largest. In that case I will just assign the largest to the second large equals to largest, and the current element to the largest equals to x, and this will iterate till the length of the array. Once it is done, I can like console.log the I can write second largest okay. Can I execute it, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
So I got 4 because it is the second largest over here.
Okay, so just do one thing. Include two more values in it. One is 10
Okay.
and another one is 60.
16.
Now run your code.
I got the 10.
Okay, so can you tell me the time complexity of that code?
Basically the time complexity, like I have a single loop, for loop, and I am traversing it till the n elements, so it should be
Okay,
like big O of n.
okay. And space complexity?
The space complexity, basically I have initially I have an array, but for the extra space I have took like two variables, so it should be like 2 into big O of 1, and 2 could be ignored, so it should be like big O of 1.
Okay, so do you know about break and continue?
Yes, I'm aware about like switch, break, and continue as well.
Just do one thing. You have to create a for loop from 0 to 10. Okay, and you have to print 3 and 5. Use break and continue in it. Okay.
3 and 5.
Yeah, you have to print 3 and 5, and a loop is from 0 to 10,
Okay.
and you have to use both break and continue in it.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite simple. I can
Hmm.
take a for loop I equals to 0, and that I is lesser than equals to 10, and then I need to just increment it the I, and I just need to, if like I equals to I can start it from, okay, I can if I equals to your 3, in that case I just need to write console dot log I, and I need to skip anything as well.
Yeah, yeah. You have to use both break and continue.
If I equals to
So if you have to skip anything, so I think you use continue for it.
okay, I just need to print the 5. If I equals to 5, in that case I will just console dot log, then print the x, and I will print the both. And for anything, if I want to skip something, I can just use like, if the value is like, if I can see I am printing all the odd numbers, so I can say it like, if I have an even number, I can just like continue. I can just take it to the top. So if I have any even number, I can just continue. Else if I have I equals to 3, I can just print the I. Else if I have I 5, in that case I can just print the 5. Console log x, sorry, I just wrote x.
Okay, but you don't use any break statement here.
So I need to use a break statement as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, in that case I can just run it like, okay, I can just run it till 10 as well. Is it required to run the loop from 0 to means 10 times, or I can just like break it in between if I get the
Yeah,
like,
you can break it.
like, so I can just, if I can break, I will just put the break over here. So as soon as I get the like print the 5, I will just break the loop.
Okay. Okay. It's great. So, do you know about semantic elements?
Yes. Basically, semantic elements are used in HTML to like, those are those tags which describe their meaning. Like there are header tags. So header tags are basically for the header purpose. There footer tag. So the footer content need to be put inside the footer tag. There are section tag. So it's basically there to create a section. And there are aside tag. So if I want to put some data to a side of the layout, in that case I generally use the aside tags. These are some of the semantic tags I remember now.
Okay. Do you know about combinators?
Sorry, but I am currently unable to recall about like combinators.
Okay. So do you know about like attribute selectors?
Yes. Attribute selector are like CSS selectors, using which we can select any of the element using their attributes. Like if I have a input field and I have a placeholder in it, like write a text, and I want to select it the input field using its placeholder. In that case, I can use the like attribute selectors of the CSS to get that particular element based on its placeholder.
Okay. Do you know what are palindrome numbers?
Palindrome, I actually, sorry, I'm currently unable to recall it, but if you can tell me, I can just.
Okay, so basically palindrome numbers are those numbers like which like if I reverse it, so it just same as the current one.
Okay. So
Okay.
do I need
So
to write a code for that also?
yeah.
Okay. Means basically the checking whether a number is palindrome or not, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Palindrome number, and I want to check. Let's x equals to 101. So I need to check whether it's a palindrome number or not. So in that case, what I can do, I can just uh, let str means 01 plus, and okay. Okay, let n equals to just reverse it. So I am just taking the number 101, creating a string from it, and just reversing the string like this. I think the function str dot split, and it will create an array and then reverse. So it will reverse the string, and after that I can check if str equals to reverse string, then console.log palindrome, else console.log Okay, I'm not sure what is wrong over here. So I have a string value. I have split it. Okay, I just got it. Sorry. Dot join. So it's a palindrome number. I will just put a 2. Now it's not a palindrome number, and it again says palindrome. Split reverse join reverse string equals to s. Okay, sorry, I think I got it. I have like used the reverse, so it has reversed the original string in it. So what I can do, I'll just do one thing. I will just do equals to str initially, and then try. Okay, I think there is like sorting, reverse, then join. It will just create a. I can just check it. I'm getting reversed in. There's something wrong. Okay, basically I think the issue is that I need to just use the X over here, and now it will go all right. Okay, now it's working.
Okay, fine, it's great. So, do you know about reduce and reduce write methods in JavaScript? And can you explain me the difference between that?
What you said, reduce and
Reduce write.
sorry, I remember the reduce method, but not the reduce, right?
Okay. So
I
just explain reduce
sorry,
only.
I think I got it. Like reduce does travel from the left towards the right, and reduce right is from reverse of it, like right to left.
Okay. So can you explain me more about reduce method?
Okay, in JavaScript, like like in array methods, we have like map, filter, and reduce. So map is there to like when you need to return something, when you need to map something. For example, if I have an array, I will just write an array let arr equals to, and I can have an array of object key a well true. It could be this, and key b well false. So if I will use map to map this object, suppose I want only the key value, in that case I can write like console.log array dot map val dot key key equals to a. So sorry, I got it. It should be a string, and this should also be a string. So whenever we like need to map something, we need to get from the array, I only want the key value. In that case I use the map. And there is a thing like even though there will be no value, or no satisfactory condition, map will still return something. Apart from this, we have filter. Filter does what, if a condition is truthy, in that case it will return the whole object. For example, I can use like filter, and I can, instead of key, I can use the val. So whenever I will print this, I will see that I am getting only the first value, because the val's value have is truthy. So this first one is truthy, so it return the object. The second one was not truthy, so it doesn't return anything. So if I want to apply a filter, in that case I generally use the filter to get the desired value only. And I have reduce as well. So if I say about map and filter, both return an array, but in case of a reduce, it is always going to return a single value. It will depend what you have pushed, but it is always going to return a single value. So I can write a reduce method as well. I can just do it. Suppose I take something, I take an array of numbers, and I want to like do the sum of these. I can just write reduce, and then reduce, I think, take two parameters, accumulator and current. I think accumulator and current, and we need to initialize the accumulator. So for here I am thinking it to be 0 initial, as I am trying to get a sum. I will just say it to return accumulator plus current, and let's run this. Okay, I have the sum 3, 3, 6, 4, 10, 5, 15. So we can use it like this. So it is always going to return a single value, reduce.
Okay. So as I am seeing that you are wearing a shirt. So can you tell me how many buttons are there in your shirts?
Like it could be like 7 or 8, 8 I think.
Okay. So you are a little bit confused. Okay. No worries. That's all from my side. Any questions from your side?